Let's go to Edward in Carlisle. Good evening, Edward.
Hello there. Good evening to you, Daniel. I've actually moved from Carlisle now, no longer, but I have called before. But thank you for taking my call.
Where are you, Edward? Because we'll update our records here so we can follow you.
I'm down in Penrith now.
Excellent.
So moved around.
How can I help?
Still in Cumbria. Daniel, I've moved into this house just recently, and I'm having the windows redone because the ones that were currently there are shot. Now, 3 times the company have basically got back to us and told us that unfortunately we can't do it because of various issues, problems. And the last one, where they should have turned up last Monday, they said that one of the fitters had a knee injury. And,
are you sending emails while talking to me, or are there high-speed cars going past you, Edward?
Oh no! I'm walking my dog, so I'm just outside. It's the best time.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a main road that I'm not far from. The house is quite close to, but it's nice. It's beautiful. Anyway, sorry about that, Daniel.
That's right. Go ahead. And, so the double glazing installers have cancelled on you several times.
Cancelled on us, and they're finally coming on Tuesday. Now they kept basically quoting to us terms and conditions, etc., and they have the right to do various things. Now, my partner and I looked through the terms and conditions only to find in horror that when they do attend, if there are any damages, they're not obliged to do any repairs. If they damage anything other than the windows, etc., they're not liable for that. And we're kind of worried now as to whether or not we should have taken on this company and maybe looked at the terms and conditions closely and wondered whether...
Let me ask you a few questions, if I can interrupt you, Edward. First of all, did they send you, or did you agree to the terms and conditions at the time you accepted the quote, or were they only sent to you afterwards?
What happened when the guy came, the sales chappie came, he got me to sign the actual pad that he had without looking. Now, like an idiot, I signed it, but didn't ask for the terms and conditions.
Were the terms and conditions on the back?
Well, it was. He just basically got me to sign his iPad.
Okay. Did the bit that you signed say subject to terms and conditions?
I can't remember.
Okay, it probably did, but we don't know for definite. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's assume that you are bound by those terms and conditions.
Yeah.
2 things here. Number 1, and that's known as an exclusion clause. An exclusion clause is one that says we're going to exclude liability when we mess something up because we don't want to pay you. And exclusion clause is when it's a business versus a consumer, as it is in this case. They're the business, you're the consumer. Okay. Exclusion clauses are only enforceable insofar as they are reasonable clauses. So, do you have the exact wording handy? I suspect you don't if you're on a walk.
I don't. No. I don't have it handy. They basically emailed the contract to me.
Because if it says we're not liable for consequential losses, that's probably, not definitely, but probably reasonable, especially if they advise you to take out insurance or offer you an additional insurance option. And the reason for that is that most tradesmen have that sort of clause in their agreements. We're not liable for consequential losses. But that's where consequential losses means things like a loss of earnings that you might suffer, Edward, because they've damaged something and you have to take a day off work to arrange for it to be repaired. If it says that we're not liable for any direct property damage that we cause, as opposed to consequential losses, that's probably not reasonable. So it's going to depend on exactly what the clause is trying to exclude liability for, which makes it a little bit tricky if you don't know exactly what it says.
Okay,
so that's issue number 1. We need to know exactly what it says before I can tell you whether I think it's a reasonable exclusion or an unreasonable exclusion. The latter won't be enforceable. But also, if they fail to turn up 3 times, you have the ability to write to them and say you're making time of the essence. And I would do this before Did you say Tuesday they're due to turn up?
Tuesday they're due to turn up.
I would email them tomorrow and say, you've cancelled on me 3 times. You're now due to turn up on Tuesday. I'm making time of the essence, and if you fail to attend on Tuesday and complete the job, I'm going to cancel the contract and look elsewhere.
Okay,
and if they don't
request
attend,
a refund of the deposit?
Yes. And if they don't attend, although I wouldn't say that in that email, if they don't attend on Tuesday, you'll be able to cancel the contract because they do have to complete the works within a reasonable period.
Okay,
and failing
great.
to turn up 3 times is a very strong indication that they failed to do so.
Yeah. We were pretty disappointed, but hey ho, we looked at the contract, like I say, and we were shocked.
Yeah.
And we realised that we're not going to do that next time.
All right, Edward, good luck with that. I hope
Lovely.
the installation goes well. Is it a reputable company? Don't name them.
Yeah, they're Lancashire Double-glazing, so they are reputable within the Northwest.
And
So,
also, Edward, remember, if they're a local company, sometimes if they have a reputation they want to maintain, sometimes what's in their terms and conditions doesn't actually matter because the terms and conditions will have been drafted by lawyers, possibly 20 years ago, and they might be more concerned about maintaining their reputation in the local area than about the strict legalities.